Hi VC, this is Aaron with Alamere, and today I am entering the Blind Island 217 contest, and that is it's two albums by an artist that are completely different, and then one song that's under a minute, and then one song that's over 7 minutes. So for my two albums by the same artist, I'm going to go with ZZ Top, and my first one will be Rio Grande Mud, their second record. It's a great record. It's actually my favorite ZZ Top record. I'm a huge ZZ Top fan. I have been since the 80s. And this album's got Francine and Just Got Paid and Barbecue and Down Brownie and Whiskey and Mama. But it's a very bluesy record, a little heavy, but it's mainly just a really good blues rock jamming record. And it's my favorite actual ZZ Top record. And for the second one, I'm going to go Eliminator. This is from the early to mid 80s, and this is the one that really broke him out big, and it's more of a hard rock record. It's got a little bit of a blues element. It's more of a hard rock with a pop edge for catchiness, and so it got me under pressure. Sharp Dressed Man, Legs, TV Dinners. What else on there? Give Me All Your Lovin' was a big hit. And the deep tracks on this, like Bad Girl and I Got the Six or Dirty Dog, those are really heavy, bordering on heavy metal, just really, really hard rock stuff. And I really love this record too. I've listened to this a million times. Great record. Billy Gibbons is a great guitarist, and Dusty Hill and Frank Beard are great musicians. And then for my song under a minute, I'm going to go from this album, Clutch, Blast Tyrant. There's an instrumental called Weathermaker on here, and it's about 47 seconds, I think. And Clutch is a very good band for instrumentals. They stick with you. They stick in your head. And it's a great song, Weathermaker. See what side it's on? It's on side 3. It's a 2-disc set. But yeah, it's short. It's under a minute, and it's great. And if you get a chance to listen to any of Clutch's instrumentals, they're amazing. They're just really, really good musicians. And for my song over 7 minutes, I'm going to go from this album here. And I'm going to go with Space Cadet from Kyuss, Welcome to Sky Valley. Very influential band back in the early 90s. And they had Josh Homme on guitar. John Garcia was the vocalist. Scott Reeder is the bass player on this. And Brent Bjork, the drummer. And they're one of my favorite bands. And a lot of bands have come from Kyuss. Josh Homme went on and created Queens of the Stone Age, and he's in Eagles of Death Metal, and then also Them Crooked Vultures, which has Dave Grohl on the drums and John Paul Jones on the bass, which is amazing. And the singer has a band called Unida, and then Hermano is another one of John Garcia's bands, and he's done some solo work that's great. And Brant Bjork, the drummer, has been in Fu Manchu. Former bass player, Nick Oliveri, was also in Queens of the Stone Age and Eagles of Death Metal, stuff like that. And he does solo work as well. And Space Cadet is amazing. It's mainly instrumental. They're just a great band. If you haven't heard Kyuss, check them out. They're amazing. And all right, it's a pretty cool contest here, and I really like your channel. You're very knowledgeable. I like your surf rock stuff. You review, and you're very in depth on your reviews. It's really good. And all right, thank you, and rock it up.